IVF treatments could soon become less expensive in Alabama. President Trump announcing a new effort to bring down fertility costs and expand access for patients. News 19 State Capitol reporter Ryan Hall has reaction from IVF mothers and state leaders.
Advocates say President Donald Trump's expansion of IVF access is a step in the right direction, but others say more needs to be done to protect fertility treatments in the state. That's after an IVF immunity bill was passed in 2024 and after the state Supreme Court ruled that frozen embryos are children with the right to life.
I have been able to be present in a lot of moments with him, mostly because I didn't think I was ever going to get them.
Veronica Webby had her son, Ladner, in 2020. That's after overcoming miscarriages and multiple pregnancy attempts using IVF. Now, she says she's soaking in every moment with her son.
And really just be in awe of who he is as a person. It's a real gift to be able to see look at yourself and see yourself reflected in your child.
State lawmakers hope the cost of that gift will decrease with the new efforts on the federal level. According to the White House, companies can now offer standalone benefit packages that cover IVF for employees. President Trump has also secured an agreement with EMD Serono, a pharmaceutical company, to offer cheaper fertility drugs.
I think it would be very important for these families to have. I think some of them actually have some of the insurance to that, so there may be providers out there that more would participate in this.
The cost of the drugs is just one of those issues, but there are other impediments that is getting in the way as well.
Representative Barbara Drummond says those impediments have to do with making IVF more accessible. Webby agrees.
It's still important for people in Alabama and in other states to keep working for IVF protection. So we still need that. We still need the protected right to access these services.
Webby says if you know someone going through IVF, you should support them individually. She says there are commonalities with people walking through IVF, but every journey can look different. In Montgomery, Ryan Hall, News 19.